Hello, hello, friends. Oh my god, the game capture warmed up immediately? That's unbelievable. Absolutely unfathomable. Calroys, it's been a while, it feels like. Good to see you here. Why are my cheap Amazon Bluetooth headphones saying law battery? This and other questions science can't answer at 9. How you doing, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? So I will be forthcoming, and I don't want to alarm anybody. Only missed one stream? Well, I missed you that much, Calroys. Alright? I missed you that much, Calroys. For a second, I didn't know what my name stood for. It made me lost. Right, so I'll be forthcoming. I mentioned in a previous stream having some, I don't want to scare people. But it's kind of like personal, if not nasty, so I don't really want to get too deep into it, but, I mentioned having some, health abnormalities recently, not necessarily major concerns. That said, they started rearing their head again, like, 5 to 10 minutes before the stream started. So if I end up feeling, if I end up feeling a little strange, I'll probably end up ending the stream. Don't worry about me, I will be fine, but just know that if it ends up being a shorter stream than usual, that's why. It's nothing like crazy. Technically, I lurked for a minute, but I was sleepy and it wasn't Minecraft. You know what? Fair enough. I do know my audience. Okay, so I'm thinking, and I don't do that lightly, but my thought is I would like to get some kind of, like, orchard going where we can grow mushrooms. And I think that the best place to do that would probably be, like, here. Try to pronounce this German word. Spießhack? Is that how you say it? Spießhack? Totally understandable. Health is much more important than chat. Well, I don't know about that. Everybody knows that, money and fame are the most important things in the world, right? Nothing else matters. So I don't know how you can get this mycelium to spread. Press 3 on your keyboard? Why? Why? You think I fucking won't? What are you holding? What do you mean, what am I holding? I'm holding a pickaxe. Why? Oh, is that what that means? Spießhack. Is that what that is? Yeah, I'm thinking this area looks like a good place to do that. And we could just build, like, a little road that goes down here. Not too difficult. We also might want to, first of all, plug these holes, because that's an OSHA violation and a half. Secondly, make a way down there that's easier than this. That's a Spießhack. Okay, that's cool! Thank you for the lesson, Unknown. Alright. Other things I wanted to do. I had some ideas for the overworld. So let me check my audio real quick. There we go, yep. I had some ideas for the overworld, but I can't remember what they were now, so, funny. Iron? I do not. I do not. Let me see. Let me grab netherrack out of the earth chest. Eisen? I like Eisen. That's cool. That's a good word. W word. I was not expecting to get a German lesson today. That's kind of cool. Not even kind of cool, it just is cool. So I checked, by the way. You remember how you guys were yelling at me to install the low fire mod? It actually is installed. This is it. I also had the foresight to install reduced rain. It's not a mod, it's a texture pack. Well, no. There's a resource pack for that. That's what I'm saying, is I have that installed. I also have one for reduced rain. I kind of want to use magma to build a bridge out here. I just hold on. Sorry, sir. I clipped yesterday what you said about Nova. I didn't see the clip. So, it's fake. Didn't happen. I don't believe you. So, I'm thinking, just for my convenience, have like a little bridge that goes across here. And I want to build it with magma so that this guy can move across it. And I don't have my stick to demonstrate, but my understanding is that it works. Oh, you didn't clip it on Twitch? That's kind of whack. Yeah, so let's test if this works. Perfect. Yeah, so he can walk over... Oh, he can't walk over that. Okay, never mind. I thought he could. This is very cringe. Okay, well, it was a fun idea, I guess. Oh, now it's all fucked up. Now I wish I didn't do that. It needs to be lava? That's like, yes, but surely like magma is warm enough. Quick Control Z. Dude, sometimes I wish Minecraft had a Control Z feature. I really wish, like when I was in creative mode, that I could Control Z things that I did. Especially when I'm designing like circuits. Like redstone circuits, and I realize something doesn't work. I wish I could just Control Z it. I guess I will now painstakingly fill that with lava because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Give me one moment here. Let me look at something on my other monitor. Ah! Control Z, undraw. Is Control Z undraw the line? Yeah, it's, Control Z is the one that, Control Z is the hotkey that undoes what you just did, your most recent change. It's usually undo, yeah. Let's see, I have this. I guess I've used all my reeds that I haven't planted, so. Let's increase the reed production because we're going through a lot of them. And then I also want to produce more, I draw with pencil, I don't really draw on PC. I didn't know you draw. I also don't draw on PC. I don't particularly, like, I don't know if I like that. It feels too claustrophobic, to be honest with you. I'll just do this. Like on paper. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. That's how I prefer to do it as well. But, you know, it feels like anything that I would draw on paper doesn't have value to me in a way because I can't use it digitally, which is where I would most likely want to use it. Like, I could probably draw my own avatar if I sat down with it long enough. Comma, like, it doesn't matter because if I draw it on a pen and paper, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't have the resources to draw it digitally. And, you know, I'm not gonna ask to borrow someone's drawing tablet for, like, a week. You could see how I draw on a mouse. If you saw how I draw on a mouse, you would laugh to death. You see this? What is this to you? If only we had a way to capture digital images of physical things, but you don't understand. Like, that doesn't help. Like, I'm not gonna take a picture of the VTuber avatar that I drew on, like, pencil, on, like, fucking, like, notepad lawyer paper. And use it and have it, like, light up in the corner. It's... Also, I just realized this is covering, like, what? I'm not doing that. Here, let's fix that. No, it's not covering the UI. Just take a picture of it. Forehead. Like, that solves anything. Spelling is just better? I mean, I'm glad you feel that way. I have some inspirations based on her. All right, I think that you will. I think that when I do end up doing a custom model, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Let's put it that way. Stealing? Okay, well, I don't know about that. I disagree with that. I think it is both rude at best, and at worst, it is... Hold on. At best, it is rude. And at worst... It's a crime? Debatably, it should be. Well, I mean, I don't know about that, but... It's just kind of a scummy thing to do. It's also unoriginal. That's what I was getting at originally. Sorry, I lost my train of thought midway through there. But yeah, it's just unoriginal. It doesn't make good content. You know? Maybe calling it a crime is a bit hyperbolic. It can be, depending on the context. Like, if these streams were monetized, I would definitely not be using Stell. And I hope to have my own thing set up by then. I want to make some fence gates. I think... And I don't do that lightly. 3 streams ago, you're like, yes, I would download a car, and now you're against stealing? It's different. Downloading is not the same thing, right? That's how I feel about it. I'm opposed to stealing from artists. We'll put it that way. And you could say that's hypocritical to say with my Stell, but Unknown, I'm very happy for you. Please keep that between you and your GF. Hey Goose, how you doing? It's been a while. Or maybe it hasn't. I don't know. How long has it been? The days go by so quick now. Some days at least. Some days too many, man. It's a pleasure to have you here again. Where's Carbine? He normally already here? I mean, Carbine takes some time to show up. He was late to the last stream. The notification didn't come. I study at night and I'm a lazy fella. Yeah, I mean, I'm just nocturnal straight up. So. Or more accurately, I have like a non-24-hour sleep cycle, I swear. Because I'm always up a bit later every day. Some could also say this is the result of a caffeine addiction, but don't worry about that. I'm gonna start today. Or what are you studying, if I might ask? Oh, here's my vision, right? God, the cloud in a bottle is so nice. Alright, unknown. This better not be something that gets me canceled. This is the content that you want. You post things that I have to Google Translate. Okay, I'm not getting canceled. Alright, you're safe. You're safe. You're safe. I should be able to read that, you would think, given that I grew up learning to speak Russian. But here's the funny thing is my parents never actually bothered to teach me to read it. They would have like Russian newspapers and watch like Russian TV, and they'd have like Russian TV catalogs, but they wouldn't teach me how to read it. They would speak it to me as well, which makes it that much weirder. Oh, so it's called college. I lack knowledge in very specific words. Let me check a translate. Oh, yeah. No, I assumed you were in college, but like... Oh, goodness. I assumed you were in college, but I didn't know, like... Oh, I'm sorry, I interrupted his aura farm. I am deforesting this. You needn't question it. Because I have a vision, alright? I actually don't know what you do with these furs. Because it looks like you can't craft anything with fur. Wait, how do you make... No, you can. Mushroom fur, door, logs... You can craft with it. Well, what do you... To make planks, you need to make a log. But you need 4 of these mushroom fur stems. You would download a car, but would you download a PC? I probably would, depending on how good it is. That is really the big sticking point there. Is it a good PC that I'm downloading? Motherfucker. I'm thinking about what the best way to lay this out is. Maybe here is the spot to do it? So these blue forests, these seem like the places that we need to start growing, like, mold. So that we can have renewable string. You think bone meal works on these? I'm an IT guy, you do web stuff. I remember doing web stuff in, like, high school. And I thought it was like, my experience with web stuff was learning how to program, how to make, like, a basic website in HTML. Feeling like the smartest kid ever, like Mr. Hackerman, and then fucking never touching it again. Never using it. Despite going into computer science, never using it again. NVIDIA 5090 Ryzen 9000K or something, 3000 watt power supply. I would download that so fucking fast. That shit is worth more than my car. Okay, I wouldn't, not for a 5090, sorry. Let me, if you said like 9070, I'd be like, yeah. I would download it. I think my dream computer, and I know this because I've tried like building like a mock of it, is something like $5,000, and this was before the tariffs hit. So, needless to say, we've got a lot to work with here. So I think what we want to do, maybe this. We can grow you here, here. How much space do you think they need? Most realistic thing that I've heard from a PC guy? Yeah, that's literally what it is. Whoa! These grow fast, holy. Can I plant on these? I can, wait, what? Okay, so it can grow here. Be back in an hour if the stream's still here. Thanks for stopping by, Kikus. I appreciate it. Have a good walk. I think we do this. What are tariffs? Do you actually not know, or are you fucking with me? Because I almost feel like you're fucking with me. Actually, I don't think we should, because I don't want to destroy this mycelium. I don't have a way to replace it. Let's do... So then this would be... probably like... Yeah, fuck it. I hate doing this, but... It kind of unjustifies my destroying it earlier, but... I think it's just what we gotta do. I think if we give them 2 between, they have plenty of space to grow. I don't know exactly what the rules are. I also don't know if bone meal works on them. No, let's do this. You don't know, like, for real? Okay, so tariffs are an economic policy, and I guess I am actually... I guess technically this is a no politics rule. This is more of an explanation of, like, what it is than discussing whether or not they're good or bad. It's not really politically charged, so I guess I'll give it a pass. I'll give myself a pass on this one. Hello, motherfucker. Tariffs are an economic policy where goods that are imported from foreign countries are taxed. Basically. So, like, the government would take a cut. It takes a certain cut of goods, of, like, any sales for things that were made not in the country of origin. This looks kind of bad. If that makes sense. It's the idea behind it, supposedly, is... Well, I don't know. I shouldn't get into it more than that. But yeah, that's the explanation that I gave. Sometimes here in Brazil, we need to pay almost double the price of the thing. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like... It's a hot topic right now because, you know... Without getting... I hate, like, talking... I don't know, man. I almost feel like I shouldn't, because I did make it my own chat rule, no politically charged discussion, but I guess it's not politically charged to say that it's a hot topic right now just because the US has been imposing tariffs lately. So, or at least they've been talking about it and kind of like, oh, we're going to do this, and then we're going to roll it back, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to roll it back. So, everything's up in the air with that. The idea is to strengthen the internal market of the company. The country, that is, yeah. I don't know if we can repost the chat rules. Ideas to strengthen internal. That is like at least the selling point. Yeah. That is the selling point. Where to read chat rules? I don't know if I can have them go again, but I will go ahead and just show you the updated chat rules. Let me open another tab right now. I don't know if it actually works. I don't either, and it's kind of beyond me, to be honest. None of us, I think it's fair to say, are economists. I probably shouldn't weigh in too heavily on it, but I do concur. Where is the... Oh, it's creator dashboard, stream moderation, and I can show you the way that I have it presented here. Let me actually... So it's zero tolerance against bigotry or harassment of anything that can be construed as such. Includes but not limited to racism, sexism, or anti-queer sentiment. No raunchy or overtly explicit discussions. Do not incite politically charged discourse. This admittedly is towing the line, but I'll let it slide because I started it. Just don't get carried away with it, please. As long as you're not getting carried away, it's fine. As long as it's not, like... politically charged, I'll let it fly. We can talk about things, I guess. Don't post problematic links and make me turn them off, and bots follows or follows, they're immediately banned. Or made fun of, depending on my mood. Saved by the Bell. Brazil had them for quite some time. Saved by the Bell how? What do you mean by this? Oh, I completely forgot that I did this. Oops, I gotta fix that. Saved by the Bell, the politically stuff? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Saved by the Bell. We're gonna stop there. I really want to make... the kind of politically, yeah. It's like, I think it's towing the line a little bit, but it's okay. As long as it's not getting, like, problematic, I don't mind. We can talk about stuff, I guess, but... that's kind of natural. It's mostly like, you know, if you come in here and try to be like, you know, who did you vote for? I think that, people of insert minority need to be fucking... I just like, shut the fuck up, is what I'm saying. is what I'm saying. So I need you to understand, not to make me tell you to shut the fuck up. Yo, on 26, can you make a stream with viewers? Because tomorrow I'm coming back to Germany. Stream with viewers, like, stream what with viewers is the question. What was I doing? Oh, right, I got distracted. I was gonna go... I'm gonna take these real quick, and I'm gonna... the stuff that you should avoid at the dinner table with the family. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that stuff here. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because I feel like, you know, nobody said anything that quite crossed the line on the last stream, but we got close to it, and I felt like it was needed to clarify the rules. Minecraft, like, play multiplayer? It's kind of a pain in the ass, though, to do multiplayer Minecraft. That's my only thing. And so I'm not saying I'm disinterested in it, but it's a lot of effort. Also, tomorrow will probably be a variety stream. I think I'll probably do schedule one tomorrow. Let's compress these into lugs. going to make chest. The meaning of life and why is it ice cream? All good, yes. What's your favorite ice cream? Actually, better question, how often do you guys get ice cream? As a kid, I really thought ice cream would be a bigger part of my adult life. I never actually go and get ice cream. For, like, anything. I really like ice cream. I'm gonna say it. No cap. I really like ice cream. Ice cream is good. More controversial statements from the streamer at 8. Like, 1 time per week when it's summer? Really? Oh my god. Fuck you. I can't replace the mycelium. Do these grow when it's not dim? Does it need to be dimly lit for these to grow? I'm gonna light this up because I don't like how dim it is. The shortest interval I can think of is commonly like 2 months apart or more. I don't get ice cream like basically ever, which is a shame because I really like it. You know what will, I think, get me in trouble with the ice cream community is my favorite ice cream is, honest to God, just a normal ass vanilla ice cream. Dude, these might be able to be packed in tighter. I'm gonna experiment. I want to see how close we can pack these together. If I grow them like this, will they grow out? They might. There's a chance. My favorite too. See? Vanilla ice cream is good. Vanilla is good. I'm glad it's not just me. I feel like it's like I feel like my family would make fun of me for that. That's the kind of thing that my family would make fun of me for. But vanilla ice cream just hits different. Vanilla in general is really good. Vanilla ice cream with more milk? That sounds pretty gas. Isn't that a milkshake, though? Sounds like a milkshake to me. Super different to USA ice cream? Really? I'm very curious if you could elaborate on that. Because I would love to know more about that. Bonk. Oh, man. The cloud in the bottle is actually fucking game-changing. I don't want to break the stuff right outside the house. I do kind of want to preserve the nature a little bit. But I do need bones. Misa needs bones. Golden lumbaceous seed. These are nice. Hello? Okay. Ice creams are scooped like big balls, like tennis balls? Ooh, that sounds really good. It's more like soft and stuff. I mean, I do like soft ice cream. I never appreciated, like, the whole, like... it's funny because, like, you remember how Dairy Queen would do the whole, like... We'll turn your cup upside down right in front of you, and if not, if it comes out, it's free? Or whatever? I don't like that. I don't want that. I don't want it to be, like, super solid. I want it to be... kind of soft. I feel like that's a negative selling point. Dairy Queen? Oh, Dairy Queen is a American ice cream chain. I assume it's international, but I don't know to what extent. It feels like it has to be. Really big. You know what's really funny is like the whole, you know, the whole McDonald's ice cream machine, like bullshit, where it feels like the McDonald's ice cream machine is always broken. And it kind of is because of the way that they're set up. My friends that work at McDonald's actively go out of their way to not say that the ice cream machine is broken because they don't want to feed into the narrative. They'll say like, oh, we're out. Jesus, this shit is sunken in. It's not always broken because we have different machines? I would assume so, yeah. I would imagine Germany seems like they would have better regulations about right to repair, but what would I know? That just seems very German coded. Likewise, it seems very American coded that there's even a fight about it. Alright, how much did I get? That's a lot of full bone blocks. I think we're good. You know what? Actually, while I'm here... I kind of want to grab... There's these little micro glowstone piles. These are kind of fun. But I want to grab these luminous bulb seeds. Because they do just grow on the ceiling of the nether anywhere, it seems like. Excuse me. Bro, my brother wanted to watch the Minecraft movie, and if you know, you know. What do you mean? What do I know? I know, like, what, Old Man Yowie? I was there for the Old Man Yowie. It was the best part of the movie. Is that what you're getting at? That's the only thing I can guess. Chicken jockey. Okay, yeah, that's true. Chicken jockey. Yeah, yeah. Say the line, Bart! Okay, I want to grow these. And I want to grow them like, well, where do I want to grow them? There's got to be a spot that I can grow these. This is all mostly like hanging from the mushroom. The whole kino is full with popcorn and water. Water bucket release. Wait. So, did you actually go to see it? Was it crazy? Oh man, I don't know where to put these. I thought surely here there would be a good spot, but I don't think so. Maybe it just grows on anything? Maybe it does. See if that grows. No, I didn't buy. My brother recorded the nonsense. I didn't, but my brother recorded the Oh boy. I mean, I'm not a Karen, but bro, just let me watch a movie in peace. I agree to an extent. I do think it's okay. I very much appreciate that people have fun while they watch movies. I know there's a line between having fun and, like, being a nuisance. I think people that, like, clap during scenes is fun, especially if it's, like, a particularly, like, hype or culturally important thing. But I'm not gonna say, like... Yeah, they're... Don't get me wrong, the movie theater experience is nice, but I don't think it's worth, especially now, the ticket prices, to go there just for the movie alone. Even if you're seeing it in IMAX, I don't think it's worth it. So the fact that people are out there, like, making it a more social, more fun experience, more communal experience, I think is the word that I'm looking for. I do actually like. And this might be a hot take. Carbine, there you are. I never actually, like, stripped your honorary mod status, and now if I do that in the middle of the stream, it feels like an insult. How are you doing, Carbine? For those that weren't there, Carbine solved the Wordle yesterday, so that's why... that's why he's a mod. How you doing, Carbine? Oh, I was gonna craft out of bone blocks. God, I'm such a mess. We also need to make a road down there that makes it easier to get to. Let me solve the Wordle today. Don't spoil it. Alright? Don't spoil it. I beg of you. Because I might do it. Now, there is a reason why I want specifically to have this mushroom farm, and that is because... oh, wow, yeah, these will go really close together. Oh, that's really awesome, actually. We can have a shitload. And also, it looks like they'll grow at any light level, too. So that's really convenient. We can get a shitload of string and have a shitload of bed bombs. Oh, that's so good. This almost feels like cheese, to be honest with you. This feels like cheese. This is an army. Holy shit, I'm so fucking mold-pilled. Mold-pilled? It's like the underside of my fucking sink, dude. I honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. These, like, netherrack stalactites... Goodbye. The bone mushroom spores, I also just do not care about. Bamboo, I kind of just don't care about. Alright, what else do we want? I'm thinking, like, here? We can do... a spot for... furs? I'm gonna hope they grow on... Hold on. Do they grow on this color of mycelium? They do. And I think they would need a little more space between each other, unlike the molds. So let's do this. Oh, this is not big enough, like, for sure. Yeah, because these get big. I think we should actually probably move these around. You know what? Let's do that instead. Let's do it like this. You got it? Was it, okay, was it hard? Was it a hard Wordle this week? Don't spoil it, but like, just like, was it difficult? Yes, really? Okay, I think we should do this. Oh my god, they grow so fast. Oh my god, this mold is OP. Dude, screw spider farming. Screw what Nova said about spider farming. Mold is OP. Watch it? Hold on. Alright, don't invoke rule 4. Let's see what it is. Are you willing to catch a ban if it's rule 4? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna ban you. Oh, well, that's a little irritating, but oh well. Alright, what is it? I'm muting my desktop audio. Oh, it's this. It's this. God damn it, Carbine. Alright, well, you got me on that one. Who said I was gay? You are gay. Legendary video. Hello, single brains. Hey, Nova. Did you wake up early, or more accurately, did the cat wake you up early? Never talk to strangers online, and now I have an idiot that plays Minecraft here. I don't know, man. I like... Growing up in the 2000s was interesting, because it felt like the internet was still kind of a new and scary thing to a certain point. And it feels like a lot of that now is kind of moot. Said good stuff about you on the last chat, and that is not true. That is false. Yes, Nova is correct. That is off-brand. I don't say things that are nice. Ever. Under any circumstances. I really don't like this. I'm sitting waiting for a flight? Oh, shit. Well, you better go catch it. No, I don't know. I don't have a joke, alright? You come here expecting comedy. What you actually get is the streamer doesn't know the dimensions of a fucking mushroom farm. Streamer doesn't know dimensions. Growing up in the 2000s was interesting because, like, the internet was a novel thing, it felt like. It was still kind of, to an extent, the Wild West. Not completely. Like, it was starting to take the shape of what it is today. But, hello? Can you go away? And you would be told things. Like, I remember taking, like, computer classes growing up and being told things that ended up just not being true. This looks actually kind of disgusting. I think we just do this. Like, I remember being, like... Granted, in hindsight, it was pretty good advice. But I remember being super paranoid about, like, every stranger online. Because I was told, like, ooh, stranger danger. You can't say... You can't, like, reveal any personal information about yourself. And when you're a kid, that's probably a good thing to be told. Because you don't really know what is and isn't safe. What is and isn't acceptable. Don't mind joking about misinformation, but that's too far. Like, I distinctly remember, like, being on, don't mind the hate crime. I distinctly remember being on, like, TF2 chat. Or being on, like, some random, like, TF2, like, Minecraft trade server. With one other guy who was also clearly a kid. But being afraid to say, like, we were just chatting, right? Like, online. And I remember, like, being afraid to tell him what my exact age was. So I'd be like, yeah, I'm older than 9, but I'm younger than 14. And he did the same thing to me, and it's like, that's a very 2000s kid-coded thing. Or, like, I remember, like, copyright was not something that was well understood, but they still taught that, like, copyright law was a thing, and you couldn't just use stuff. And I remember, like, asking people, like, I remember seeing, like, a flip note of a guy who had, like, this really cool stick figure character with, like, devil wings. I thought it was the coolest shit ever when I was, like, you know, like, 10. I remember leaving a comment asking if I could use the character, because I was like, you have to... You have to get permission, otherwise it breaks copyright law, right? Because I just really like the design of, like, the wings and everything, which is not how it works. I was like, it's so fucking stupid. And an entire alternate real me I'd answer information with when asked about. Yeah, no, it was exactly like that. It was like, you absolutely reveal nothing about yourself online, is how that culture used to be, and people started warming up to it eventually. Now, granted, you still shouldn't dox yourself, and especially if you're young, you shouldn't go. What was I saying? Okay. I'm totally 18 and an adult when I was a kid. I'm glad this is a relatable experience. Like, it wasn't just me who did this. Boss music playing. It literally was. He was like the giant enemy spider. Very giant enemy spider coded. I mean, he dropped emeralds, I guess. This diamond sword's pretty cool. I'm not gonna use it, but... the virgin diamond sword with fire aspect 2, the Chad ruby sword. Blake's locking in? I never lock in. Unless I'm playing Overwatch with the stadium mode now, then I have to lock in. I don't know, -2. I'll rip the band-aid off. I'll just -2 it for you. I do remember that though. Yeah, it's funny because Unknown says that he clipped me saying nice things about Nova, but yet he doesn't have the clip link to post. And I mean, the last stream VOD is like, how many hours long? Like, we almost streamed 5 hours yesterday. You don't want to dig through that VOD. Not worth it. I definitely didn't say anything. The amount of... I don't know why there's a mushroom to make purple and orange dye in the nether. But, cool enough, I guess. The Hua sound effect from the villager to boss music. So every time I go to a village, there's boss music. That has some aura. I can respect that. That's an appreciable amount of aura. Oh yeah, what do you do with ancient debris to make it into sheets? How much do you get? How do you make it? You smelt it and you get 1 sheet. And then you make that into an ingot. Right, okay. Do I have stuff that I want to burn? I do have these old bowls that I don't want anymore. I do need to set up my furnace wall as well. Some folks are wild, they'll dig through VODs. I mean, I kind of am, folks, to an extent. Depending on what it is. I'm gonna burn these old bowls because I don't want them. But the thing is, it's different to dig through your own VODs because you vaguely know where things are. I totally forgot what I was doing. I wanted to... I need fence gates. I know that. That's on the agenda. I suppose I don't strictly need fence gates, but I kind of want them, right? My inventory is such a fucking mess. I low-key have that fucking boss enemy to thank for that. I don't have enough. This is very sad. Drop these emeralds in here. Well, hopefully you have a nice flight, Nova. If and when you do board that flight. I am told that flights are very safe these days and nothing ever happens to planes in 2025, so I'm sure we'll be seeing you around next stream. It would never make me distraught. Oh geez, these boots are almost dead. I'm going from 73 to 47. Do you think a onesie is enough to keep me warm? Probably, maybe, actually. I'm gonna say no. Probably not. I distinctly remember when going up to Colorado with a friend of mine and thinking that I was just gonna sleep in my car, like in my truck, with, like I have a hatchback truck, right? I was thinking about, like, sleeping back there with some bedding. Like I literally just brought, like, some of my blankets, right? Sleeping back there. I'm like, it's gonna be fine, right? No. At night in Colorado, up in the mountains, man, like, on our, like, free campsite, it was so fucking cold. And I didn't even consider, like, I have an $800 telescope that I was bringing up there. It was a gift from my parents. And I was sleeping in the back with this, like, telescope that's almost as tall as me. And there's not enough space for the two of us. So I ended up, cuddling this big old tube of metal while it was cold as fuck in Colorado. And you could say this was a foresight, this was an error in foresight on my part. I say, fool me once, fuck you. We actually have so many mushroom stems, it's kind of obnoxious. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. This is true. Many people are saying this. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm trying so hard to compress the string. Me squeezing the string really hard in my hands. I don't need this. Metal snuggles. Yep, yep, yep. It was an experience. These are beautiful. I really like these furs. Me when I am an American trader in the, like, 1700s. Given the cloud in the bottle, I almost don't need to expand the roadways, but I'm going to anyway. Oh, this was another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to improve this. When you reach 100 followers, can you do a setup tour video? What's saved in your Steam library? I mean, if you're expecting it to be like Nekopara, it's not. The blue tree thing is pretty. Yeah, I like the mushroom furs. I like all the mushrooms in this mod pack. They're very pretty. Stream setup? Oh, in your stream library. Like, what do you mean exactly? What are you looking for? You say that. Because I'm not opposed, I just don't know what would be of interest to you. Like, I'm not sure I understand. Thinking we just kind of like carve through it, honestly. How bad's the delay, by the way? I was looking into that, and Nova, maybe you've had problems with this and can shed some insight, but I think that that is mostly on the viewer's end from what I've seen. Like, just refresh the stream every once in a while. There's a video tab in Twitch? No, I do know that. Are you asking me to, like, reveal what's in the Twitch video tab? Because the answer is not much. Twitch deletes everything. If you're unaffiliated... This is very clusterphobic, so I want to kind of carve this out some more. Nature must yield to the whims of man. I have a start of a YouTube channel. $200 IQ moment. I feel like I'm lost, despite being in this conversation the whole time, to be completely honest with you. Delay is inevitable for at least 10 seconds. The things I was doing, I had to increase it by 60 seconds. Hello, likely ban evader restricted. More like likely ban catcher. Get fucked. I don't think you guys see those anymore. At least not as much, because they tend to get caught by the auto mod. That is noted. Yeah, Carbine was mentioning in the last stream that delay was getting up to like a minute for him. What happened? Oh, it was just a bot. It was nothing profound. My delay is like 3 seconds. Yeah, I think that it's a user thing. It's client side. I've heard that occasionally refreshing Twitch can help. This is definitely more convenient. Unironically, Nova, would you like to be a mod? Like, my first unironic mod? I was thinking about this the other day. I don't want to just thrust it on you, but... I don't, like, strictly need one, but I feel like if there's anybody I trust to be an unironic mod, it'd be you. Everyone is a mod? No, I like... Carbine is not. Carbine, okay, listen. I love Carbine. Carbine is gonna get demoted when the stream ends because I forgot. I just forgot to demote him earlier. That was for a joke, alright? Lakes, I sent you a picture. Oh, I don't have my, stream text. Ooh, this is good as fuck. This looks fucking gas. Uh, we can talk about it later off stream, but I'll consider it. Alright. What are your channel points gonna be called? I don't know. I'll think about it. For now, like, the whole mod thing is very casual. I kind of just, like... My IRLs are mods because I trust them, at least the ones that I trust are. And then I modded Carbine as a joke. But I feel like when the day comes that I need actual moderators, I'll have to strip everybody of their mod status. Sorry, strip everybody. Flushed emoji. Um, fuck. You can share it if you want. It with a local Greek place. Yeah, by all means. This looks so good. Hold on, let me. So Nova just sent me this in Discord. This looks so good. That looks incredible. Yeah, wow. How much was it? How much did it come out to? That's my first thought. I love how TF2 is in the background. It's always in the background, alright? Well, I don't actually play a lot of TF2, but I think about TF2 a lot. And that's what I would say is my relation to it. Okay, I think we might have too many mushroom stems. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I think that might be one too many. Hmm. This goes in here. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have the mod installed. I can press V. 51 items dropped into 2 chests. That is so convenient. I totally forgot about that. I installed that before the stream. My brother sneaky stole the check. Packing their bags coming with me. No such thing as too many. Is there? I don't know. How much do you like mushrooms? I feel like biting into the side of like a mushroom stem would not be that good. Actually, you know what? You want to talk a fun fact about mushrooms? Did you know in the Devonian era? First of all, did you know that in the early eras of Earth, it was mushrooms largely like fungi. Not necessarily mushrooms, I guess, but fungi that broke down a lot of the rocks into the soil that we have today. That was a big part of it. Before like proper plants made their way onto land, and before animals really started making their way onto land, fungi were running, like fungi and like very simple plant life were like thriving on Earth's land. And I distinctly remember, because I was there, my favorite mushroom, or I guess fungus, I don't know if you can call it a mushroom, but is Prototaxites, is what it's called. Jesus, do we have gravel still? I need to check the earth chest. Prototaxites, and it's like a giant mushroom stalk that grew about as tall as like a tree trunk. And these things were just like everywhere. They used to be everywhere. We used to be a country. We used to have Prototaxites. I believe they were dug up in parts of modern day Canada. I want to say like east or west coast Canada. Coastal Canada. And like some other miscellaneous regions, I don't remember. But that kind of stuff really interests me. Actually, let's I should just show you a picture of them because I think they're really cool. So we have like fossils of them, but as far as like what the Devonian era landscape looked like, you might have seen like stuff like this, right? Like Prototaxites were these like mushroom, like fungal stalks that just grew. And like this is a picture of like a fossil of one, right? This is what we think they look like. But anyway, yeah, the reason I bring this up is because when I'm president, I'm gonna bring these back. That's what I'm campaigning on. Also, I need to make new boots. I just remembered this. I'm just gonna dump my old boots in here and make new ones. And I'll repair them later. When they inevitably get damaged. I don't have chat open. I was looking, I have Prototaxides open. There's a mushroom that tastes like chicken? Wait. There's a mushroom. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was catching up on chat. I missed some chat messages there. Mushroom that tastes like chicken. I feel like, you know, maybe if you gave me, like, if you said you could, like, supersize a portobello mushroom and give me, like, a big stalk to just take a bite out of, like, almost like corn on the cob, I'd probably try it. I think it could be gas. Can I get up here? No. I have a crazy plan. I have a crazy movement tech for you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm getting up there. You have to get up here. This is the meta. This is like a difficult parkour course. Yeah! I'm literally him! That was way slower than just going up the ladder. But I felt so good about it. Right, I was looking in the earth chest to see if there was gravel. There is. He's him. I'm literally him. You can't argue otherwise. Let's do this. Now this will break. I can't really move that, but I think it's fine. We need an edit of flakes, then he's now for real him. I'm just gonna snipe that chat message. First try too, yeah. Yeah, it was the first try. That's how good it was. I need to change my game capture. Let me turn on game capture. No wonder it warmed up instantly. I'm throwing this in there. Anyway. I want to use this gravel to grow desert plants. That looks really cool. Oh man, I'm really happy with that actually. Man, this is one of the cooler bases I've done. Kind of what I like about the Nether is the way that it forces you to build bases is just kind of inherently cool. You have to build like these really interesting multi-layered bases. So I do want to make like a path that goes down here. But I'm not really sure what the easiest way to do it would be. I do think that it might require carving through this mushroom, which I don't want to do. When did you start playing Minecraft? What age? Oh god, I was probably like 10. And for reference, I'm 25. So, sorry, what I meant to say was I'm older than 20, younger than 30. I'm young and fertile. Older than 18, younger than 20. Crazy. No way. Hmm. I kind of want to do like a farm of these. But do I really need to? I don't think so. I'm also thinking, like, how do you grow those? Do they just grow out of regular, like, red mushrooms? Maybe you bone meal them? I don't know. I never want to hear that again, Flakes. Wait, what did I say? I actually just forgot. I'm not even joking. I think I said something awful recently, but I can't remember. This is gonna be me when I make my apology video. So, for whatever it is that I think I said, I'm sorry. Or maybe I'm not, I don't know. Hmm. Um, it's quite the, I mean, that is a very high school coded joke. It gave me pause for a moment. Because I wasn't, I just saw, my like brain filtered out. My brain filtered out like 90% of that message. On first reading, so I had to pause for a moment. Unknown is very random. I guess he is 19. It kind of shows to an extent. I'm young and fertile. Oh, fuck. I did say that, didn't I? Well, it's true. Right? 25 is still young. That's crazy to think that, Unknown is the same age that I was when I met Nova. I mean, it functionally doesn't matter, but it bothers me. Older than 27, but younger than 30? It does leave a range of two numbers, and they're very distinct. 25 is young, but kids are like, damn, you're a grandpa. It's just barely old enough to get a little self-conscious about it. It's when the dread starts kicking in, but you're not quite old yet. Jesus. One of my earbuds fell on the floor. Well, now you can't put it back in your ears because it has fucking airport cooties on it. Rest in peace, earbud. Now, see, if only you had a wire for your wireless AirPods. Put that one away. Yeah, I would probably do the same thing, begrudgingly. It's very sad. You hate to see it. Lost a good one today. Oh, this is not. Yikes. Now you're whispering sweet bullshit in my right ear. Nova missed the ASMR joke from yesterday. I was trying to play Overwatch, do Deadlock ASMR. It wasn't even Overwatch. Toasty. I am known to whisper sweet nothings from time to time. Sweet bullshit is maybe one of the things I have never heard. Brand new sentence just dropped? Not really. I mean... Hmm... I immediately lost my train of thought. This is so frustrating. You know what? You think it's funny watching me be a fucking clown? Can you imagine being in my shoes? People want to plan things for me. Like, people want to plan, like, to do things with me in real life. And I'll be like, you have to remind me, like, 3 different times. Because I will forget. Or I'm gonna have to put a reminder in my phone or something. Which I'm not proud of, but it is what it is. Or people will be like, you remember when you said this yesterday and my feelings on it have already changed and I don't remember saying it. Your shoes squeak when you walk? That they do. This is a regrettable truth of the matter. Oh. Yeah, so we go. That's good. I bet he ain't reading what I just said. There's a very good chance I'm not. Samsung and iPhone have made a phone called the iGalaxy One. Where you turn it on, it says pick an operating system, and it says Android or iOS. What is so goddamn cool? When you reset it, you can pick the other one. That is really cool, assuming that that is real and that works. That's probably the most agency that phone users have ever had. I think it's Linux. I gotta say. I think it's, like, I think that my time using, like... My time using Linux kind of flowers for Algernon, my experience with Windows. And I've ranted about Linux before. I'm not gonna crash out about it this time. But I just, like, it's crazy seeing the things that... It's an experience, is what I'll say, using Linux for the first time if you've never used it before. Like, I tried using Arch... I've used a few Linux distros. My favorite one that I landed on was Arch Linux with KDE Plasma. And it is really crazy the things that you get with, like, third-party desktops and, like, third-party operating systems. When you get programs that don't run on Windows, you have this completely, like, community-made operating system, more or less. You get a lot of creativity that you don't get in, like, the normal consumer space. So, like, you know, you get stuff like, hell, I'm not using it now for simplicity's sake, but there was a launcher that I really liked. Oh, when I play online, it thinks I'm hacking. That is a thing that happens in some games, yeah. In games that have, like, strict anti-cheats, yeah. The main reason that I went off Linux was because my C compiler wasn't working on my Arch distro, and this was something I learned, like, months into using my OS. And it made, like, OBS recently pushed out an update that made a lot of plugins break, and this was right as I was trying to reboot my stream, so I just switched over. I got curious about Windows PowerShell and what you could do with it. If you were, like, a more experienced user, like, what would I be able to do on Windows armed with the knowledge that Linux has given me? And the answer was shockingly little. Alright, so you guys have watched enough, like, peaceful base building. I think it's time to do some mining. And this is personally my favorite part of the job. So, I think you should be excited for that. Yes! You know the vibe, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. This was at Nova's request. Nova was like, why did you only make 3 beds? I think it was Nova that said that. This is a Nova's request, and I'm gonna, even if that's not true, I'm gonna make that my narrative. It was Nova, whose dark influence told me to make more highly explosive devices. I don't know where this needs to go. This is materials. I'm just gonna put the bowls away. I don't care. Nope, nope. Oh, yeah, baby. No, get rid of this. Oh, we have so many fucking beds, bro. There's so many beds. Oh my god, no, I need more inventory space. I cannot believe I'm actually running out of space. This one's for you, Nova. Proceeds to not do it. Okay. I need to put this away. And honestly, if these stems despawn, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. Beds, 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 beds. We need more beds. Never enough beds. Honestly, this is like... I hate this, but temporarily, I'm just gonna stack these in here. And I'll worry about that later. That is a full inventory of beds. Okay, not quite a full inventory of beds. You know what? This has aura. I'm gonna screenshot that. Alright, let's get going. Beds, glorious beds. We're dying to try it. Oh, goodness. My goodness. Alrighty. I could have brought more netherrack. Tip, if you want a warm bed, dig half a meter underground with some wood and burning coal and gravel. That is very nice. I do remember learning a little bit about stuff like this. It's funny because it's something that, like, realistically, it's a situation that nobody will find themselves in. But it doesn't make you not want to know about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was literally just saying, like, Nova was saying, try, farming the spiders. And that was my original idea. But then I realized, like, while I was in the shower, he's gonna do a different origin story and try to habitually walk in fire or jump in lava. No, literally, though, this is actually exactly what I was thinking. Like, it's gonna happen. I don't know. I want to say this happened to me recently. Gotta go. Bye. Have fun. Well, have fun, Unknown. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you watching. Shame you gotta leave right as we get to the best part. But yes, this is absolutely, like, as soon as I play a different origin, things are gonna get bad for me. Alright, here's a crazy, the beds part. God damn it, Nova. Alright, +2, +2. We found the last ancient debris that we got, like, around here, right? So why don't we try tunneling maybe this way? Killers in Dead by Daylight be like... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yoink. Hear me out. We have a crazy new origin where you are immune to water, but lava hurts you. And you spawn, your natural spawn is in the overworld. I don't know if we can code something like that, but I think it would be pretty cool. Also, you're not immune to, like, poison or diseases, so it's kind of a challenge. Why are you like this? What do you mean, why am I like this? Oh, there's redstone here. I bet you would really like me to mine that. It's called Vanilla Minecraft. That's the joke. Alright. Let me make a new pickaxe. I was forged in the mines, baby. I should really make, they need to make an invention that's like, it's like, it's like a, oh god, how do I describe it? It's like a block, but it's not completely a block. And you can just step up it instead of walking up it. It's kind of like an inclined block. It's like little blocks in a block, you know what I mean? Or even like half a block, kind of. I don't know if this has any gas, but that's my first thought. Is that they need to invent something like that. Where are my mushrooms? You know what? Do I still have my diamonds and synthesite? Yeah, I can just use this for a little bit. I might as well get my value out of it and break it. Oh, I only got one sheet out of that. I don't know what happened to my other mushrooms. Where did they go? They must be in the house. Hello, this is not your home. I mean, I guess in the meantime, I'll just switch to these bowls. Maybe when I hit my bowls? I don't know. Hello? Can you not? I should get full Thorns armor. Actual wolf noises are terrifying. Yes, actually. I distinctly remember I was in like this tiny ass town. I think I told the story. It was the same story where I was in this tiny ass town with this girl I was seeing. And whoa! That's a big vein. Um in this tiny ass town with this girl I was seeing. And we were out in the park like late at night. They had this little tiny local park, like, and it was super late at night. And we heard like what I like noises I cannot accurately describe in the distance of like dogs or wolves or something that I've never, it was some kind of dog or whatever. And they all started like barking and howling like crazy, but they did not sound normal at all. It was clearly like some animal I've never like actually heard the sound of before. And you have to picture us being completely alone in the middle of this dark, big park. There's no, like, lights or anything. And it was in this moment that she decided, because this was her idea. It was in this moment that she decided to tell me that there's bears. And it was in this exact moment that I said, let's get the fuck out of here. My ass is not staying here for that. No, thank you. Is there a way of deterring packs? Be that as it may. I can make shields with this. With syntheticite. That's cool and all. The problem is, like, I think if I'm... The shield is tempting, but in the overworld, I'm gonna have an umbrella in my offhand most of the time, so it kind of seems moot to make a shield. I need mushroom. And I know I have fucking stacks and stacks of them, but I don't know where they went. Gotta go boarding. Have fun, Nova. Don't die. I might be opinionated about that. If you did. Sorry you didn't get to see more bed mining. When camping with a friend, we were about to go lights out when a predator comes by our tent. I know you mean like an animal, but I like to imagine you mean like a person. What animal was it? Do you know? I see those stories of people who are camping and then they're... Why is there like actual deep slate here? Are we in a basalt delta? Is that what it is? Better nether flooded deltas. Yeah, that's what it is. I think we've kind of hit a wall here. I don't think this is gonna yield us much. This looks like something out of a horror game. This is like an SCP type scenario with these doors. No, thank you. Mm-mm. It's a dog wolf. I mean, wolves are pretty freaky. Let's not get it twisted. Jesus. I'm taking so much goddamn damage. The deep slate is convenient because it's more sturdy. Gold, syntheticite. Oh yeah, and this doesn't auto smelt because it's not ruby. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, when you're out in the countryside, especially at night, it just like... I don't believe in the supernatural or anything like that, but it feels like in those settings more than anything else. It's like an undeniable part of the human condition. That shit just ain't right out there. Like, for just a minute, it feels like the universe as you know it isn't the universe as you know it. It's a strange departure from reality. In perception, of course. Go to Canada and seeing a fucking Wendigo? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You probably won't. Unless you really believe they're real. Oh, I didn't pay attention to my health. Whoopsie. Oh, I lost the fucking cloud in a bottle. No, I'm not having that. I'm gonna respawn that shit. That shit is way too nice. Oh, wait, they drop. They just drop on the ground. They don't get preserved. Oh, shit. Okay, so I still have my cat shoes. Not to be confused with duck shoes, of course. Off-camera mining, episode 200. We do not off-camera mine here. We on-camera mine. You know what these cat shoes remind me of? Hang on. Hold on. The cat shoes remind me of this. I think about this a lot. I'm straight vibing. Is that fucking Gmail? I think it is. It's SFM, if anything. If nothing else. What is up with my game capture? Is it not centered? Oh, my display capture's not centered. That's cringe. Let me switch it over real quick. There we go. I would have liked to know a long time ago that there was, redstone in the nether, but, oh well. Sometimes do the shit, sometimes do the toilet. And brother, I'm floating. Oh. Wrong way around. Okay, these are basalt deltas. We don't need to probe this way. I feel kind of boxed in these mines here. So we back in the mine, got a pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task's a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds tonight, diamonds tonight. Heads up, you turn around, hear a sound and look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I could never forget those eyes, eyes, eyes. Baby, tonight, the creepers got us falling in love again. 'Cause baby, tonight. I don't know. It's about as much as you got from me. I listened to that on loop to such an extent. Like, at... Bro could actually sing. Do you actually think so? I always been self-conscious about my singing. I didn't think it's that good. But, yeah. I always, like, I've listened to that so long. Do you know, like, the 10 hours version that has the thumbnail of the creeper? Because I listened to that video. I think I actually reached the end of that 10 hours video. Oh my god, I'm getting boxed in by this basalt delta. This is so cringe. This mine is kind of dry, if I'm being honest with you. And frankly, it's not the only thing that's dry. This makes me flaccid. Maybe Nova got out at a good time. This would be so much slower if I wasn't immune to fire. Tunnel out this way. Maybe we can find some actual... Oh my fucking god, are you serious? What is this garbage? Why? Everywhere I go, every time we touch, I get this feeling. Oh, there's no game sounds. Thank you for saying that. Every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. And right now, the feeling I'm getting is cucked. Like, look at this! Flakes, I need a mental reset. Literally, though. You know what's funny is I high-key fed during that part of the stream. Or during that part of the match. I'm not even gonna deny it. I made a lot of mistakes that I shouldn't have. And then as soon as I got that mental reset, I popped off. I can't see where I'm going. Oh my god, dude. Can I just, like... Can I please? Oh my god. I'm gonna need a mental reset after this. I have never been so flaccid while bed mining. Hang on. Oh, this is the tech. We've got the tech, gamers. Let's go. Jesus. Fucking seant. Okay, we're getting somewhere slowly. Oh my god. New stream title, streamer plugs up lava for God knows how long. Jesus, are these rubies? These are fire nodes. I don't think I've seen one of these yet. Oh no, I have. Can I even go through here? I would like to. Here, let's do it like this. You know the scene in The Incredibles where they're like going through the lava tunnel? That's what we're gonna try and do here. Can I do that? There we go, and then like that. Nope, like that. That's what we're gonna try and do. Because I'm too stubborn to admit that this is not gonna work. Like, surely we can make this happen. You didn't even watch The Incredibles? The Incredibles is a good movie. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. I mean, I guess I don't know what its international popularity is like, but... Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there eventually. I can't see. I don't know where we are. I can't see. Get me out! Oh my god. I give up. I'm not doing this. This is actual, like, horrible non-content. I'm getting boxed in, man. I'm running out of places to probe. Oh my god. There's an actual chance we don't get to use all our beds. Jesus, no, 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 no. None of that. None of that. Oh my god, please, for the love of God, put it in the spot. There we go. Put it in a slot. Can you get out of the way, please? Thank you. I want to at least get through these beds, but it's gonna prove difficult. Give me just one moment. More basalt delta. At least there's a piece of debris here. I want to probe around this. The basalt might be easier to blast through. I'll try it. I also have no health, so I have to do it later. I ended up going down a layer. Oh, whatever. I cannot imagine trying to find debris without bed mining. Also, no, I thought I saw some debris in here. Okay. Finding debris without bed mining sounds miserable. So... Ever watched Shadow of Eminence? I do not know what that is. No, I have not. Should I? Is it something I should have watched? Did you guys know blaze rods can be used as furnace fuel? Because I didn't. I learned this recently. I feel like we can do, like... Should I try to make a blaze farm? I feel like we should. I feel like that's kind of a given. That's a lot of ancient debris. Speed and chains? Sweeping edge, piercing 4? Puts it together and makes it good? Isn't that Konosuba? I feel like that's Konosuba. I feel like you're describing Konosuba to me. Well, I guess Konosuba's more of a parody, but yeah. This feels Konosuba coded. I'm gonna take these because I'm gonna use them later. I don't know what happened to my red mushrooms. That's pissing me off. That's very annoying. Very irritating. Alright, so I want to make furnaces, and I want to make, like, several of them. Actually, what furnace design do we want to use? 'Cause I think this matters. Aesthetic matters. We can make a blackstone furnace, basalt furnace. Netherrack furnaces are pretty cool. We could make those. I feel like blackstone is what I want to go with here. There's also, what, Sinacite Forge? Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. I just deposited all my stuff because I accidentally hit V. The MC boasts about his Excalibur instead of being shy about it. Isn't that... I mean, I guess maybe this is a media literacy moment, but I would not have assumed that that was the case. I guess it is, like, it's probably like a Fate reference, right? I do know that about Fate. One of few things I know about Fate. I'm going to make... I want to make 9 of these. That is actually, like, just about the perfect amount. Wow. Now, where to place them? I think probably, like... Oh, we could make more. We could just make one more and then place it here. Ah, damn it. We have, conveniently, we have one piece of acacia plank exactly. I watched Fate 2 out of the 3 series trilogy. I did not watch the... I did not watch Fate. I'm completely out of the know on Fate, so. Alright, so this is my plan here. Alright, we have a little wall here of furnaces, if you will. And for the bottom row, I like to have some kind of condensed fuel, something that's very efficient. I don't know what I will use for that, probably coal. I have an extra blackstone furnace. I made too many. Whoops. I'm thinking. I don't do it lightly. Maybe we use these. Break this down, break this down. Have you guys ever seen that video of the guy Like, putting 2 forks in 2 toasters. That looks kind of cool. That actually came out better than I thought it would. Ooh. I saw the gist of fate and a very large chat message. I think that itself is the gist of fate, my friend. We should put the lantern in here. I don't know where, though. Put that up like so. We'll figure out the rest later. There's gravel. I don't know why that's there, but there. We'll have to get more coal. Seven Master summons 7 servants, Saber, Archer, Caster, Lancer, Berserker, Ritter, for the last class. They all fight, and whoever wins gets the Holy Grail. The Grail grants... Yeah, instant ban. Yeah, being the mod, being the honorary mod here, lets you see exactly how many of these I ban on a regular basis. It kind of makes me sad. I mean, it doesn't bother me too much, because how offended can you really get, but... You know, I stream in the hopes of, like, having some sense of community back in my life. And there are people who just want to show up and sell you shit. Really makes you think about capitalism or something, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's all you are. You're a product. I'm gonna harvest these. Namely because I don't know how else to get red mushrooms. I don't know where they fucking disappeared to, but... I'm him. You like that, Tech? You can save your applause till the end. It's fine. Right, I need brown mushrooms. I do feel myself expiring. I apologize. I do think it will probably be time to call it pretty soon, but I want to get to a good stopping point. I also need to find where I put my damn mushrooms. Nether Sakura is something I want to get, because I want to finish this roof. How do you make a smithing table? 2 iron? That's convenient. Some gold out. Also, we should probably make these into stuff. Try to make that into stuff. Make the 2 glowstone to compress the inventory slots. Since we have way too much fucking mushroom plank. We already have some in my inventory because I didn't have room to put it away. Crazy how that works. Make a smithing table. let's move it up here. This can go like more in the center. So I think it's 4 and 4. Yes, that's netherite. So we can make 3 netherite right now. Now, what did I want to make out of netherite? I think an axe was up there. The gilded axe, yeah. Because it's currently more than my rose sword. But I think that's the first thing we do is we make a gilded axe. So let's pull out our diamonds here. And go back to my preferred mode of combat. Make a diamond axe. Smithing table. Netherite ingot. Netherite axe. That is the first time I have ever done that. Would you believe me if I said that is the first time I've ever done that? Alright, now, I need to figure out how to gild it. So, gilded in a smithing table with a gold ring. Okay. Oop. I can finally put this to work. Yes, it actually is the first time I've ever made netherite in Minecraft. Gilded netherite axe. Perfect. New recipes. Can you make something with it? Oh yeah, how do you make backpacks? You need leather, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you need a lot of leather. That is very annoying. Alright. That is the first time I have made... Now, I wonder, if I hold it, are the piglins going to attack me? Is that a thing? I'm going to stick with my full set of ruby for now, but I'll start replacing it with netherite as time goes on. No, they still attack me. Alright, fair enough. Oh, but you know what? I bet because it's golden, it has a higher enchanting value. Efficiency 2, fortune, efficiency. That's not what I'm looking for, but thanks. Now, I am still going to use this ruby sword for the meantime, just to kind of work it down. But when I do eventually break it, I will switch to that. Or when I go back to the surface. I'm gonna go back to spawn and try to collect some nether sacra. See if the ones that I planted last time grew. Actually, I should grab the ones in my chests. I have saplings here. Grow them. Why is this here? Hello? No, no, no. I'm him. I'm him. Shut up. Shut up, I'm him. I'm literally him. Shut up. I see no evidence of the contrary. Can I just grow it off the ceiling here? I could probably if I build up there. I don't really want to do it here. We should go somewhere where the ceiling's lower. Oh, you know what would be a good candidate, actually? you're him, I'm her. You can be. There's nothing stopping you. This is an accepting stream. If you're her, you can just say so. You don't have to be in the closet about it. I'm just letting you know that. Okay, so I want to come here. I have crazy ideas, alright? I have big plans. I cannot share with you because the haters will sabotage me. We're gonna need a lot of nether sacra, so we're gonna need to get something going to where this grows. Oh my god, please. I don't wanna nerd pole up to it. Just let me plant it. I'm gonna hope that grows. Can I give you another minor base building thing I wanted to do? And knock that out real quick? I want to come back up here. Excuse me. I'm getting better at that. Can't tell me I'm not. I want to grab my obsidian out of this chest. I also have fire charges I need to grab. Bane of arthropods. That sounds like a fat disenchant. And then probably a smelt into something that I'm not gonna use. Right. I already forgot. Oh, I was gonna get some... Give me some nether brick stairs. Thus creating an extra wasted slot of inventory. This should be fine, that's plenty. I have glowstone on me. I could use more. Could always use more. And then I want to upsize the portal and make Nova hate me less. And you say I don't read chat, Carbine. You don't say that, but I'm projecting that onto you. You say I don't read chat. Don't ever accuse me of not reading chat. I am the fastest band in the West. Man. Carbine's staying silent? Actually, so cringe. What do you mean, Carbine? I literally, like, I have a community now. You're supposed to feed me things to talk about. You're supposed to make the content for me. What do you mean? Right, so... Thinking... Oh, I was gonna make a new pickaxe because I do need one. Take action regarding this individual immediately. These nuts? That was an interesting era of memes. I kind of miss, like, 2016, like, 2017 deep-fried meme culture. Actually, you know what era of memes I'm the most nostalgic for? And this is not for good reason. I always forget it's reads. And this is not for good reason, mind you. But the actual answer for me It's gotta be the MLG era. When videos like fucking... Oh, well, MLG meme teams start going down, it's gonna be like the Library of Alexandria burning. I distinctly remember, like, being 15. And, this portal is 5x7, I counted earlier. Being 15. And making my entire personality, like, being an MLG gamer shitlord. 2016 1,000-degree knife versus unbreakable aluminum. That's pretty good, too. Also, I can hate crime this guy. Alright, so... 2016 clickbait for you? Yeah. I remember the days. I remember. Do not speak to me of the ancient texts. I was there when they were written. I want to move the portal... where do I want to move it to? I mean, we need another big area like this, but... I'm thinking probably this way. Or maybe we need to go closer that way. Yeah, let's do it like this. If only I could bed mine here. If only there were a block that allowed me to do this task. TNT is such an interesting thing in Minecraft. For all the legacy that I think it has behind it, I think it's the perfect definition of a block that, like, everybody loves but nobody uses. Because, like, TNT, at least it used to be the case, that TNT does not drop everything that it explodes, which makes it not that good for mining. It makes it not that good for mining. And then it's kind of hard to make. You need gunpowder and sand, which is not the hardest thing in the world to get, but they are annoying to get. One of them is non-renewable. And so you spend all this time, like, digging out sand and farming creepers to make, like, a block of TNT, to make a little bit of TNT, and then you don't really get anything for it. Like, you get a block that quickly clears, like, a small area. And then doesn't drop everything that it blows up. So if you accidentally blew up, like, diamond ore, sucks. Love my TNT can. I mean, I like TNT cannons too, but even those aren't that practical, you know? Justice for TNT, honestly. That's what I'm campaigning on. When I'm president, I will buff TNT. I think if they just made it drop everything... I do need more coal, so I'm getting this. Let me offhand this. For your viewing pleasure. Eats TNT. I used to love making TNT cannons. I think TNT cannons are fun. But I think it is just that they're fun. But you know, God forbid I tell you stop having fun, but... God forbid the streamer hates fun. Oh god, what are some things that I used to make as a kid? I distinctly remember one of my coolest builds, and unfortunately I don't have any documentation of it, was when I was really deep in my Doctor Who phase as a kid. And I built a functional model of the, I built a replica of the TARDIS, of like the, oh my god. I built a replica of the, like season, oh god, what even was it? What season was what season of Doctor Who was it? Where it was like, the TARDIS had like the platform in the middle. It was the season that had Clara. It had Journey to the Center of the TARDIS. That was a really cool episode. What am I thinking of? But it was that version of the TARDIS. All right. So it's 5 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. What the fuck is Doctor Who? Okay, well, this does create a bit of an issue. I guess I should have I asked instead of assuming you've all seen Doctor Who and know what it is. Do I want to dig this out more? I kind of do. Just to make it look as nice as possible. What was I saying? Fucking train of thought gone. Oh, hold on. I can correct this. I can correct this problem. Doctor Who TARDIS. I think it was season 7. Season 7 TARDIS. So the TARDIS is the whole premise of Doctor Who, if you don't know what it is basically like the Doctor is like this weird time traveler. And he has this spaceship / time machine called the TARDIS, and it looks like this on the inside. On the outside, it looks like a police box, and that's what you see on all the merchandise. And the whole thing is that it's bigger on the inside, and so every companion that he has, like, they take him into the TARDIS, and they're like, holy fucking shit, it's bigger on the inside. And I remember in Minecraft making a working, like, recreation of the interior of the TARDIS. Of this specific version of the TARDIS. And I made it work by having, like, two... I built, like, 2 boxes out of, like, lapis lazuli, right? And I had it so that there were buttons on the center console that you could push, and it would change your destination. And there were, like, levers that you could, like, there was, like, a handbrake. That you had to pull to make sure, because they mentioned the handbrake in one episode. There was a handbrake you could pull to make sure that to, like, make it work at all. You had to park it before you could leave. Yeah, I had so much fun with it. I would like to make this, like... Drop this down. Sorry. Sorry, Unknown. It's good to have you back. I was, rambling about shit that I made in Minecraft when I was a youngin'. Can you fuck off? That does give me hope that it connected correctly, though. What was I saying? Right, yeah, so I had it so that it would, the exit would link up to a different one if you chose to change the destination, so it was like a teleporter almost. I wish I had, like, any surviving evidence of my doing this. But it was probably one of my favorite, like, Minecraft builds. I'm actually gonna use slabs instead. Do this, maybe? That's pretty cool. Check DC? I will check it later. Here, let's fill this in with obsidian, too. We could use, like, the crying obsidian, like... We could incorporate that into the build here somewhere. That's kind of cool, I think. 2-floor, 5x10 wood shack made from oak and jungle wood. Oh. I don't know how I like the look of that. Okay, I have an idea, though. We can get better with this. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Let me cook. This is very important to me. Yeah, so now the portals are the same size. And while we're at it, I suppose I'll add the detail to this end of the portal as well. Oh, god damn it. Let him cook. Let me cook. I'm cooking. You gotta just trust me here. I want to make my way out to these fields here and start collecting shit from these crystals. I want to collect the variants of obsidian. I think we've collected enough to do something with them, but... regardless. Weeping obsidian? I think we should do this. Personal question, when you were a kid, who was your crush? Okay, to be completely honest with you, speaking my wholest truth, I think it was probably, like, Alex in Wizards of Waverly Place. Remember that show? That was a thing. Feels like nobody talks about it. Probably the closest thing I had to, like, a kid crush. MC a Miraculous Ladybug. I feel like this dates you. Wait, aren't you, like, 29? When did you watch Miraculous Ladybug? I thought that was a newer show. Fucking Christina V is in that. Christina V voices the MC. Alright. I need to- wait, I don't have to do this anymore. I can quick stack. Yes, I need to remember that I can do that. When people have nothing to watch, fair enough. Fair enough, I'll give you that. I'll let you have it. I will let you have that. Actually, no, I will. I mean, we did establish that you'll watch anything, considering you're in my stream right now. We just watched whatever in, like, Winx Club. I remember Winx Club existing. I paid, like, little to no attention to it. I definitely wasn't in the demographic for it. Miraculous Ladybug was made in 2015? I feel so fucking old. What the fuck? Say it ain't true. Okay, well. Should I Google? I don't want to. I'm gonna plug my ears and say that it's not true. La 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 la, I'm not listening. I'm young and fertile. Right, so it's over here. I wish Nova was here for this. She would have liked to see this. Oh, god damn it, I didn't eat anything. Oh, now I'm fucking starving. I have to walk slowly back. For some reason, Gemini just opened? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. If you say, okay, Google, it probably does. What was the one ad campaign where they said okay Google on like the TV ad so that it would open people's phones? I remember that. I remember people talking about it. I don't remember what they were advertising though, so up to you if you think that was a successful ad campaign. I told you, when you say okay Google, it opens. Like, that's gotta be it. Well, say it. I want to show proof. I don't have it set to listen. I don't use that stuff. What was I just doing? I just did. I said it like twice. All right, you want me to say it? You want me to say it real loud? Okay, Google. Did it open? Got the recording? I don't wanna... Can I use mushroom planks as furnace fuel? I don't think I can. I actually don't think they work. We'll see. It would be a good use for all these like excessive planks if it did work. Oh, it does work. Please don't destroy my base. No. No. Do you think 40 degrees is hot? 40 degrees Celsius? Or Fahrenheit? Because that matters a lot here. Because 40 degrees where I live is cold as fuck. know there is a difference? What are you trying to say, unknown? Because it depends a lot on whether or not we're talking Fahrenheit or Celsius. Because in Celsius, it's a lot. In Fahrenheit, it's like nothing. Alright, we're gonna do some livestock slaughtering. Because I need food. We're finally getting to a point where we have, like, normal foods. USA there is more degrees, but it's lower in Germany because my phone in English mode. So when I check the weather, it's just 100 degrees, even though it's 40. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I told you. Fahrenheit is what we use in the US. That's what I'm saying. It matters a lot. Right, so I want more of this weeping obsidian. This stuff is cool. I'm gonna go looking for this. Why do I need to spend money to send a video? I mean, because it's got a file size limit. It's 50 megabytes. You can compress it. Or you can pay like $3 a month. It's 10 megabytes? Really? Oh, I have the $3 a month Nitro, so it's 50 for me. Jesus. There's 2 of them here. Remember when crying obsidian was just like a thing in like unused thing in Minecraft's game files? Still wants me to buy it. I mean, it could depend on like how your phone is rounding it. I don't know. I got nothing for you. Can you fuck off? Okay, deserved. Hate crime, don't mind me. Minor hate crimes. I really couldn't answer that question. You're gonna have to take that up with Discord. Then it's short enough? I believe you. I mean... you're gonna have to... Sorry, you're gonna have to dono to get me to say okay, Google. It's like if you want me to say your name on stream. Change your name to okay, Google, and then, like, donate to, like, Amaranth or something. I see that in Discord, yeah. Let's take a look. Here, let's take a look at it. Watch it. Shame you gotta leave right as we get to the best part. But yes, this is absolutely, like, as soon as I play a different origin. I really couldn't answer that question. You're gonna have to take that up with Discord. Okay, alright, let's see. That is short enough. I believe you. I mean... you're gonna have to... Sorry, you're gonna have to dono to get me to say, okay, Google. That's funny. That's really funny. I mean, I believe it, but even so. So it comes up telling you to turn it on, which means it's still listening. I think it's a well-known fact that... I believe it's a well-known fact that, they still listen even when they say they're not. My Discord and my stream info switched around, which concerns me. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is the stuff we're looking for. I want lots of this stuff. I think we talked a little bit about this, but like... I was gonna say what's your favorite fast food again, but really the conversation I'm trying to open is like... Fast food kind of fascinates me. Because I don't think that there's really a whole lot that fast food places can do. Dude, that reflection is really cool. Look at that. That's so nice. There's not really that much that fast food can do to differentiate itself from one another. I think a lot of it is just like branding and marketing. And maybe like where you source your meat from. Maybe to an extent like your techniques in the kitchen. But like there's no like everything is as idiot proof as possible. Right? Like when you work at McDonald's, for example, when you want to make like fries or something, you hit a button on a machine. You like take the fry basket, you push it to a machine, and it dispenses like the right amount of fries. And then you fry it and you hit the one button on the fryer that cooks fries, and it just automatically tells you when to bring it up. And it's about as idiot-proof as it can be. The only thing you need to do is remember to salt them, and they still forget to do that sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying fast food workers have it easy, because I've worked that job, it fucking sucks. It's very chaotic, it's very, fast-paced, things get lost in translation a lot, people are very, stressed out, customers are rude, and impatient. Which, that's its own topic. I think people really need to learn to slow the fuck down and enjoy life more, but... well, that's between them and God. There's not a whole lot I can do to change the world there. I just don't think that there's a whole lot that you can do from between, like, one fast food place to another to make it seem... to make it, like, meaningfully different. Right? Like, I'm sure that, like, Jack in the Box or Wendy's uses different equipment than McDonald's, maybe slightly different procedures. But at the end of the day, it's still the same, like... You have a, like, meat puck, and you put it on the grill, and you push the button that grills the meat puck. And it helps a lot having good employees that are on top of it, that are prepared. And that's what a lot of it is. It's not getting overwhelmed, and it's not getting... A lot of it in fast food service, it's just not getting overwhelmed. And being prepared, making sure that you have everything that you need. And that you can adapt on the fly to when somebody orders, like, 50 cheeseburgers. But, like, what else is there to change it? I worked in the only Pizza Hut in my state? What was that like? That had to be interesting. How does Pizza Hut do things? I think, like, pizza fast food's gotta be different than, like... This is a huge fucking crystal. It feels like it just keeps going. Pizza fast food has to be really different. I guess you could argue that it's not fast food at all, but... If you work at, like, Little Caesars, it definitely is. Little Caesars might be the only thing keeping fast food alive right now. What happened to Carbine? I think he died. Happens to the best of us. You know how it goes. Didn't make it. Bro didn't make it. Dude, I've almost gone through this damn pick. So my goal here is to get lots of Weeping Obsidian and lots of Crying Obsidian so that I can use it for a build around the portal. This Obsidian glass is cool too. I would like to build something with that. I just don't know what. I'm leaving this furnace here. Okay, Google, and stop me from watching you? No. I'm not gonna say okay, Google, and stop me from watching you. Or whatever it is that you said. Microstreamer lacks grammatical articulation skills. I don't know. They just pay me to talk about fast food. Who said I'm dead? I said you're dead. Carbine be like, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. How the fuck do I get out of here? I dug my way in here and now I don't know how to get out. How to reap how to sow without reaping tutorial. Sowing without reaping Reddit. Is it normal to reap what you sow? Holy, we fucking demolished this crystal. Very much of it left. There's still stuff up here. That was KIA. Unlucky. Can I find... Hold on. Hold on, I have something for you. I am looking for it. I have something important for you. Let me just... Here. You can look at MASH while I do this. Oh man, where is it? Maybe I didn't post this here. Where did I post this? Where the fuck did I post this? Brother, I have a GF? I mean, is she gonna get mad at you looking at MASH? I feel like if anything, she would appreciate you. I feel like if anything, she would be there appreciating MASH with you. Alright, I can't find it. I had an image for Carbine, but I don't anymore. If I had a Discord, I would post it there, but I don't, so I'm not going to. Funny how that works. I mean, she won't, but still. You make it sound so serious. God forbid my girlfriend catches me looking at anime women. Who is she? Looking at a streamer's desktop background of MASH? That's more of a me problem than a you problem, frankly. Alright, I have plenty. I should be fine. Remember when this was gonna be just like a quick little thing? Watching One Piece and all of a sudden Nami is showering? How far into One Piece have you gotten? I have to know this. This is important information. Also, like, I feel like you sign up for this when you watch anime. Like, you kind of know what you're getting into. And, like, no disrespect to women or anybody's woman, but, like, it can be one thing if you're like, I don't want you watching, like, raunchy stuff without me, but I feel like if she catches you watching, like, any piece of media that has, like, a shower scene or something like that, or even, like, a sex scene in a movie, like, and she's really pissed off about that, that's, like, there's a world out there, man. That's kind of a touch grass moment, if I'm being completely honest with you. That's what it feels like to me. Alright, so this is what I want to do. Well... beach scene in anime? Kind of true. Okay, what if I, like... So around it, we use crying obsidian. I think that looks cool. I actually like the weeping obsidian look less. I wish we could incorporate that more into the build. Let's get rid of this. Let's put weeping obsidian in the corners. I think the crying obsidian looks better, to be honest with you. If so, she's fine with it? Yeah, I would hope so. Like, it just feels like a weird point to crash out on. Yeah, you know what? I was very particular about the weeping obsidian. The crying obsidian looks way better. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you think, chat? How does that look to you? Oh my god. I need to go to fucking bed, bro. Actually, let's do this. Kinda like this. Epic? Did you just say epic in the current year of our Lord? You can put Weeping Obsidian behind the portal. My only concern is I don't know how I'm gonna build this. Oh, I can just stand in the portal and then build it. That looks really cool. 17-second delay, really? Is it really that bad? I mean, I was reading that it's all client side for the most part. Aside from using low latency mode, which I know I do, and like minimizing any artificial delay, which I have just a little bit of. And there's not a whole lot I can do. It sounds like I'm told that refreshing Twitch helps it. Carbon be like only 17 seconds? Again, have you tried it? Have you tried refreshing? Eh. Honestly, just gonna seal this off. I mean, considering how quickly you responded, it doesn't seem like the delay's that bad for you. Tell me if that worked. If I do say so myself, I think I'm a fan of how this is turning out. Motherfucker. My aim is off, man. Okay, it works? How do I refresh when I'm on mobile? You should be able to just scroll to the top of the page. I think that's how that works. Bank. Maybe this? Yeah, there we go. "17-second delay to 7 delay." Yeah, so it seems like what I'm told is that your stream delay kind of builds up as like you drop frames based on your internet connection. And especially if you've been watching for a really long time, that's probably how that ends up happening. I guess I'll be using more nether bricks in the future. This is not visible, so I can just cover that. And then I guess in the meantime, I have none. Have you ever played, Amnesia? Are you talking about Amnesia? Oh, have you ever had Anastasia? I definitely filled in the blanks with what I wanted it to be. The answer to the first question is no. The answer to the second question is also no. I have never had anesthesia. Although I kind of wish I have, because my wisdom teeth really need to be pulled. I don't necessarily look forward to it. There's mushrooms in here. While I have the chance, I'm gonna go breed some sheep. It's funny, like, mind-altering substances are very interesting to me because, like, I distinctly remember, for example, like, you watch people that, like, get drunk or they get high or something like that, and you can tell that they're drunk or that they're high. And you're like, man, you're like different. You're like noticeably different when you're under the influence of the substance. And then meanwhile, when you do it, because I had my first time like drinking, for example, was when I was 24. It was also my first time getting stoned. And when I did those things, I was like, this is kind of unremarkable. From being in first person, when it happens, it's like kind of unremarkable. It's like I just feel a little different. I feel a little like oh, how do I put it? I feel like myself, like I'm perfectly myself. I just feel like I'm in like a particular mood now. Or like hate it when it's in your mouth, you can't eat or drink and it feels like you... Oh, like, I've had the numbing stuff. It's really weird. Yeah, I've had that happen before. But, like, for me, my first time drinking, for example, like... I don't know what I was expecting it to be like. But it kind of just feels like... I'm already super chaotic. Imagine me on vodka. Imagine me on vodka, alright? I entertained by literally anything. I just giggle when I'm drinking vodka. Nah, for me, like... It kind of feels like... Alcohol makes you, like, mentally lazy. It makes you feel like... You know those days where you wake up and you kind of, like, don't feel like you woke up? You're just kind of out of it? It kind of makes you feel like you're a little bit dizzy, you're a little bit faded, and you're just kind of out of it. And otherwise, you feel completely normal. I guess for some people, I guess there are, like, things that change your moods. Just laughing. I have never been... Not really. Not in my experience. You would think... I've only ever taken edibles. And when I was taking edibles... The first time I did it, right, so a girl brought me, like, one of her edibles. She was coming over to my apartment and she brought me one of her edibles. And she was like... You know, she just really wanted me to try them. She thought it would be funny to see what it'd be like, because she knew it was my first time. She split them in half. She was very insistent on that. Only take half, she said. And when I took them... First of all, she did not actually accurately split it in half. She split it maybe like a third. And then gave me it. And I did not enjoy it, like, at all. It lasted a few hours. And the whole time, I didn't feel... Like... It relaxes you, but the way that it does it for me, it's like, it doesn't get rid of my motivation to do things, right? So, like, I still want to play games. I still want to, like, stream. I still want to do X, Y, and Z. But being, like, high makes it seem so difficult. It makes everything seem like a lot of effort. It makes you mentally lazy in that sense. And that's how it was for me. When I took, like, the 1/3 piece. Now, when I took the 2/3 piece, it was a different story. When I took the 2/3 piece another time, I was fucking like, I was starting to trip out. It was very weird. That's something that's hard to describe. It was a more pleasant experience, and still not something that I would want to do often because it kind of ruins your whole day. It kind of ruins your whole fucking day. Like you are gonna be in that state for a long time and you're not gonna be productive. Where am I going with this? You're gonna be in that, like, lazy, unproductive state for quite some time. And it's not something that I care to regularly experience. It is kind of cool, though, you know, if you have your days, and maybe this is a me thing, maybe this is just me, like, divulging some, like, neuro-atypical shit, but for me, I would think... I wouldn't, that's a lie, I wouldn't do that. God, I can't even finish a fucking sentence. Unknown, type it in English, and I'll answer you, I'm not gonna translate that. Where was I even going? I completely lost my train of thought. My train of thought goes while I'm speaking it, which was really annoying. What? I would like to call a ref. This is an ego duel at this point. I have more to lose from fighting this than I have to gain, but... Do you like cats? So... I tolerate cats, I'll put it that way. First of all, I'm allergic to cats, so that biases me. But I'm not a big fan of cats, I would say. I think they're kind of, I mean... Cats are cute, don't get me wrong. I like them in moderation. But they, I mean, I guess I like that they're introverted. They're relatively easy to care for. But cats, for the most part, I feel like they're needy to an extent, and I don't like things that are needy. This is more true of dogs, to be fair. I also think cats are a little too smart for their own good. They know how to piss you off. So to an extent, they kind of don't hang with me, but... Well, let me get another stack of netherrack here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a coal block smelts 80. So this should be the exact amount. What is thy favorite pickaxe? I, the video game Minecraft, and by the way, I be excited for tomorrow. What are you saying? Are you making fun of, like, the way I talk or something like that? Because that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like something I would say. You said English, that's why I'm speaking in Old English? That's what you're doing? You're so quirky, Unknown. I can't keep up with you. I just realized with the cloud in a bottle, I can just jump over that. Oh. Lingo. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I was gonna make a joke here, but apparently what I wanted to say was already the same in English. I was gonna say, I want to breed sheep because I'm so fucking sick of mushroom stew. They really called it mushroom, huh? They thought they were funny with that. Have you heard about, like, old medieval cookhouses? Because I think it's crazy to think that, like, fast food culture has already existed for a really long time. How art thee gay? Am I supposed to have a response to that? You gotta give me something better to work with here. I was literally just asking if you've heard of cookhouses. I'm trying to start banter here, and you're asking me, how art thee gay? Like, what am I supposed to work with here? Come on, chat. I should probably end soon. Oh my god, it's been 3 hours. I think he was trying to attack me. But I'm unfortunately too fast. I am, as they say, fast as fuck. Boy. Alright, I'm about to hit that sick tech. About to hit that sick tech first try. Wherefore, chat, it's only me? I do not know. I mean, Carbine's probably dead. You remember TF2 medieval mode and how it had the chat filter on it? It had the medieval chat filter. Carbine is be like deceased, and I liketh watermelon. What's your guys' favorite fruit? Riddle me that. What's your guys' favorite fruit? I am eternal. He has been around for like a lot of these streams. His ability to watch nothing kind of impresses me. I think he actually puts calories to shame. Alright, I want to plug this up and then... Pear's goated. My favorite fruit is an apple. What about the? For me, I feel like this is a kind of a bad take. It's kind of a churlish take. This is a very, like, kids menu coated fruit. I really like... Oh my god, please. I really like bananas. I also really like watermelon. Then again, isn't every fruit kind of kids menu coated? Like... What are some respectable fruits? Durian, I feel like you're trying too hard. I feel like durian is the answer you take if you're trying to sound like an adult fruit. Yeah, I'm an adult. I appreciate the flavor of durians. No, you don't. Fuck off. Dreamer has kids menu taste in fruit. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves, chat. I just thought of something. How am I gonna get more livestock down here? Carbine doesn't stealeth mine own fusty English? Haven't even tasted it. I think most people haven't, and from what it's described to me as, I think it's probably for the better. Yo, durian tasting stream when? I kind of want to end, if I'm being honest with you, but I don't want to end in the middle of constructing this. Would you guys eat a bug? I like to think that I would. I'm thinking about, like... You guys remember the Hachima tarantula stream that's not up anymore? I feel like anybody that's been a long-time Hololive fan knows that story. I think that, like, I would brave the tarantula. I would at least eat a leg. I think the idea of eating, like, the head would be weird. Or eating, like, the abdomen would be weird, because it's got, like, spider poop in it. But... it's tempting all the same. Should be tis unknown. Oh, I was originally gonna go look for Nether Sakura, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I guess we can go back to spawn and see. Hang on. About to hit that fat tech. No, I'm not. Fat tech. There we go. Fat tech. Huge. Literally him. What the fuck is that? I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm gonna hit a fat disengage on that. Why are there so many of them? Why am I in the fucking war right now? I'm in the fucking war. What? Oh no. Oh, I'm washed. I'm literally washed. Micro streamer gets washed. Oh, I'm so bad. I don't have a ranged weapon. Yes. First try. Okay, so that happened. Well, that was a thing. You remember when that was like the so random thing to say? Well, that was a thing. You die, stream ends? I've never died in Minecraft. So I don't know how that would work. Might as well just plant these, I don't know. Actually, that's not true. We should probably harvest them and plant them closer to home. He never dies, but he always off-cam mines? No, I don't. Shut up. Am I gonna end up like Dream? They're gonna make like an expose on me. That's like, there's no way that this streamer has two stacks of diamond blocks in his kitchen chest. If you look at this graph, it's statistically improbable. It's beyond 3 standard deviations of probability that this could happen. As a result, Flakes is officially canceled. And he's like akin to like the spawn of Satan. He cheated in a Minecraft survival world. He admitted it? I'm making a straw man. I didn't admit anything. You guys don't have literacy. You guys don't have literacy of logical fallacies. Fallacy literacy, that's a word. That's a crazy phrase. New phrase just dropped. It's like an alliteration unto itself. Is it true that streamers have a button to delete the few seconds before it comes up to the people because of the delay? That is a thing. You can end stream. So the way that it works is there is first of all, there's latency, what I'm gonna call latency delay, which is where you drop frames as you're watching the stream and your stream becomes out of sync as you're watching it. That is something that will happen as you play or as you watch, largely due to just the nature of internet and Twitch. As for can I end stream in such a way that it cuts out delay? Yes, that is a thing that the streamer controls. The streamer has control over like streaming with a certain amount of delay that is intended and that is fixed. And you know, so like if I'm playing like Deadlock and somebody drops like the hard R in chat, I can just end stream. And that won't ever see the stream. Aw, Flakes, you don't need to make fun of the way that I talk, alright? We have escapees. We have an escapee. Okay, that hit more of them than I wanted it to. Alright. That's enough. At least you can even talk. I can't talk. Oh yeah, didn't you say you were mute? I think that was you that said that. I'm so scatterbrained. Mute. Yes, that was you, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Must be tough. What do you do with these glowstone piles? I think you just make them into dust. Yeah. It is like this. Crazy. I guess to an extent, it makes glowstone farmable. Did we need a smaller denomination of glowstone? I don't know if I would agree with that, but we have it now, so. Like playing Minecraft on 1 heart hardcore? I do remember doing a Minecraft playthrough once where I used like the thing that Seth Bling had, where it would occasionally give you like 1 tick of poison to cut out your cut out your natural regeneration. So you couldn't regenerate health unless you used like a regen potion or a golden apple. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it was kind of a cook. I really liked it. That was a really cool rule to play with. And I wonder if there's a modded version of that now so it's a little bit smoother. Just gonna fill this in. I don't think we really need to pave this part. I do want to come down here and pave this. Your base looks super good. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I spent a lot of time on it. I mean, we have been streaming for like 3 hours and we haven't done anything really besides base building. But I feel like it's warranted, you know? These are like the quality of life things you can't deny yourself. Heather fern? I've not heard of this. Ooh. I think we just need a bunch of stairs, honestly, to get through this part. Eesh. Oh yeah, this is the spot that I need to spend this on. Never sleep on axes, man. Axes are so convenient. Also, I think they're low-key the better weapon. Over swords. That seems to be like an unpopular, like, hot take. People focus too much on the DPS number and they forget that Minecraft is not a vacuum. Minecraft is not a spreadsheet. Like, zombies, for example, have a chance to call other zombies each time they take damage from the player. So yes, it does more DPS to the zombie, but you're giving it an extra chance, you know. If it takes 3 hits to kill it with a sword and 2 hits to kill it with an axe, you're giving it an extra chance to summon more zombies. Same thing with creepers, you specifically want to swat them away. So they don't blow you up. So, like, I think it's kind of silly to say... I'm just gonna carpet this, honestly. We don't really need these carpets here anymore, because we have the cloud in a bottle. It was a fun idea. Better yet, we could do it like this. Extuperate? Where my brother? That's his name, so he... Wait, what is my brother's? That's his name, so he doxed himself, and yeah, I own it. Minecraft revoked me from having Minecraft, that's why I couldn't buy it or play it, and I still have a lot of unsaved progress on multiplayer servers. I wish there was a mod so you could sleep in the nether. I wish there was too. Actually, I need to see if there's, comforts. I need to see if I can add comforts to this mod pack, because that would be really helpful. Make sleeping bags. So you can sleep. You can sleep without setting your spawn, that's what that does. What I need to do now, I think where I'm gonna end off probably is just working on this room. Oh god. Oh my god. I could have just gone up here. The Nether chicken jockey. Yeah, you got me there. I really rode that meme out. I'll give you that. I want to see the scene in the Minecraft movie 2 where they're like... Where, like, Steve tries to sleep in a bed in the Nether. Also, I like how the end was not a plot point at all in that movie. Chicken noodle soup? You know what? This raises a better question. What's your guys' favorite soup? Actually, how do you guys feel about soup? 'Cause I would say I'm very pro soup. I would say I'm a known soup enjoyer. Holy shit, it was the perfect amount. You like that? It's coming along. It's coming along. Finnegang, it's sour soup? That sounds really good. I can't argue with it. Burn this, burn this, burn this. The rest can stay. I'll cook this chicken. Harvest Moon? I never played that game. Wasn't it kind of like Stardew Valley, pre-Stardew Valley? What does that sound like why does that sound like a YouTuber's Discord server if the YouTuber was called Cinny? Cinny Gang? -2. I'm sorry. That was bad. That gets a -2 from me, Chief. I'm gonna go up to the surface for no particular reason, really. I kind of just want to. Oh my god, it's almost a 4-hour stream again. Oh my god, I need to end. That is beautiful. It is so fucking foggy out. My god. Why is this here? Who likes rap? I'm very neutral on it. I would say I generally don't. But, like, there are songs that I enjoy. La 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 lava. Chicken. Yeah, Steve is my favorite rapper for sure. I do kind of love this atmosphere. It's got very, like, volcanic, like nuclear winter, volcanic winter kind of feel. You know what? Given that it's always a thunderstorm, that monsters can always spawn, the cashews are something I underrated. I think I just broke a piece of my armor. Alright, justification to get netherite. Alright, I'm literally doing nothing right now. You know what? Let's go ahead and end. Let's do a rare overworld ending. How about that? Where's the sun? Let's do a rare overworld ending. Alright. I'm gonna end there because I quite literally have nothing that I'm doing right now. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the long stream. I appreciate you guys keeping me company. Sorry for kind of running out of steam at the end there, but I had a good time for what it was worth. Excuse me? I'm trying to do like a scenic ending here, and you're really being rude. Some people, man. Anyway, thanks for showing up, guys. Do I have anything to add? I'm thinking. Is there anything I need to say before I go? Whatever. Alright, I love you guys. Bye-bye.